Hey folks, Tim here. Welcome to video 2 of my second week in Japan when I went with my buddy Spinder94. And yeah, first off we went off to Sunshine City to, have a look at the place because it's been 5 years since we've been there, and we also went to the Pokemon Center. Now as you can see, there's some Pikachu sweets, which is like a proper cafe for like with sweets and all that, Pokemon sweets. And as you can see here, the Pokemon store. Now we couldn't get any of the inside the Pokemon store because it was heaving. It was packed to the gills. Yep, lots and lots of kids. You see, we didn't realize this, but this was actually a national holiday that happened the next day after the Emperor's birthday. So yeah, it was heaving. So sorry, Lauren, we couldn't show you the insides of the Pokemon Center. But yes, Spinder did get a Pokemon plushie, which was a lantern, I believe, which was the fish Pokemon with the lantern head, and it was pretty packed to the gills. I mean, there was tournaments of cards and Nintendo Switch where they were having gym battles. It was crazy. And also there was a place next to it called Namba Town, as you can see here. It was a cat kind of theme park. Now we didn't go there because we were there 5 years ago. I wanted also to show you J World, but unfortunately it closed down, so yeah. But yeah, this is the cat theme park, but it was heaving with people, guys, because it was a national holiday. It was packed to the gills. And then the next day we went off to Pallet Town, which is one of the major shopping areas where you can get a lot of stuff. And it was worth going. And they also have like a Toyota car show. So if you like your cars, you can go there and have a look at the Toyota cars. They also have a Toyota like kind of racetrack for you to test cars. But unfortunately, you're not allowed to do that unless you have a Japanese license and you can understand Japanese. So, yep. Also had a theme park. They used to have an arcade there, but it was gone, which was sad. But what are you going to do? And then when we went to the other side, into the more European side of it, we saw this little sculpture. Now this sculpture was unique because it lit up with your emotions. When you touch it, it changed to the color emotions, which was pretty cool. And then we went to Tokyo Dive City, which is still in the same area as Palatown, just down the street. And we found this, the Gundam statue. Now what was funny about this is that when I went the first time, it was the original Gundam. Now this is Gundam Unicorn, and this was the fun part about the Gundam Unicorn statue here. Not only did it light up, but it also transformed and had a lot of noise to it. I mean, look at this. It transformed and lit up like this. Now I can't show you a video of it, but it was pretty cool to see. I mean, look at this. It was cool to see, and I do recommend anyone who's a Gundam fan or a mech fan to come and have a look at this. It is worth having a look at to see. Now you do have to get a monorail to get here, but to the Pallet Town, but it's worth getting there too. And then further down the street, we went to this, spa and bathhouse, and it was pretty cool and very affordable. I mean, we absolutely enjoyed it. I mean, me and Spinder both agreed we should have came here in, the first, day as soon as we got off the plane, because it was a relaxing time. It was like a lot of hot baths, a lot of outdoor baths, and in the place you had a festival kind of feel. Like there was a lot of festival games, foods, and a place you could sit down and relax. It was pretty good and affordable. Like I said, it costed me overnight 3,300 yen, which was pretty good. Now there are certain rules and etiquette in the bathhouse, like one, no pictures inside the actual house, which is fair enough. And also, if you have a tattoo, you're not allowed in. So I do recommend anyone who has a tattoo, please try and find a way to cover it, because if they spot you a tattoo, you will not allow to be in, because it's all Yakuza thing. And there are certain rules, like in the bath, no running or shouting or being a bit of a dick and anything. And also, keep your hair out of the water, and keep a towel off. You get like a mini towel to put on your head and all that. So do follow the rules. Also, the bathhouses are segregated, so it's like a male one and a female one. And it was pretty good. It was relaxing, calming. I enjoyed it. We both enjoyed it, and we both agreed we should have came here on the second day. And I do recommend anyone who comes to Japan, please try it. It is worth having to do. It's worth it. Please trust me on this. Anyhow, let's move on to the bullet train, which we took to go to Osaka, as you can see here. And we used the rail pass to take us to, no Osaka, sorry, Kyoto. We did go to Osaka, but we went to Kyoto first on the bullet train. And it's such a smooth ride, guys. I do recommend taking the bullet train to Kyoto. So after the bullet train ride, which took us about 3 hours, which was a nice smooth ride, we managed to get to Kyoto, and we went to the Kyoto Shrine. Now, this shrine is up a mountain, and yet again, it was another walk up a mountain. Now, if you thought Mount Takao was hard of a trek, that was easy mode. This came to hard mode, and this was absolutely taxing. I mean, it took us 2 hours to get up the mountain, yes, but trust me, guys, this was taxing. I mean, to be honest, the straight and the normal walks were not bad. It was when you get up the stairs. Oh boy, the stairs were tough. But there were plenty of rest spots for us to stop and have a rest, a drink. And it was a good thing. And as you can see, there's the 1,000 gates where you would go through each of the gates. And we would also have the view of Kyoto. Now, this is a bit of a, not a good photo, I'll admit. But there's a better, like, photo, of, like, if you go near the top, you could see it. And it's about to show up right about now. And as you could see the whole of Kyoto. It was a beautiful sight to see. But getting back down was quick, but getting up was a trek. And it was worthwhile. Then we went back to, Tokyo on the night. And then on the next day we went to Osaka. So the next day we went to Osaka on the bullet train again, which, like I said, the rail pass really, earned its pay. We went to near Osaka Castle, which you could see the station next to it had a lot of great architecture throughout its, its history, from the different periods in its history, like from the early war periods to the Reconstruction period. It was a nice, decorated art mosaic to see. It was worth, having a look at. And after that, we walked a little bit and we found this little beauty, a little train. Now, the good thing about this train is, for 500 yen, you can get to Osaka Castle and back. Because you see, Osaka Castle is in a massive park. You could walk it if you want, or you could take the train, which would save you a lot of time. And me and Spinder took the train, because Spinder loved the train. He wanted to go on it, and we went on it. And as you can see from Osaka Castle, now this is a replica. It's not the actual Osaka Castle. It's a replica, because the original got burnt down, but it got rebuilt. So as you can see, quite the sight, and when you go near it, guys, it is pretty good. And we were allowed to go in it for 600 yen each, which was not bad of a price when you think about it. So we went in and saw all the history of Osaka Castle, its wars, its battles between Tokugawa and Hidetomi. And it was pretty good. I mean, you could see here the models of the battle between the two forces. Now, there were certain areas we couldn't show because we were not allowed. So, as I said before, rules and all that. But we also saw some good, stuff like these golden statues, which was pretty good. Now, the fish guy is actually a dragon. Sorry, not a dragon, a tiger. And me and Spindle thinking, wait, that's not a tiger, looking like a dragon and a tiger. But we'll leave you be the judge of that. But hey, folks, then after that, we went to the Tunbury Street, which was quite interesting. Because for those who don't know what the Tunbury Street is, it's like a food mecca. You see, Osaka has been known as Japan's kitchen, where we had all this food. And here's the funny thing, guys. While we were looking around, we actually got flagged by another YouTuber. Another YouTuber wanted to interview us about what was going on with the whole thing with the coronavirus and all that. It was kind of a surreal interview. And the dude, found out I was a YouTuber as well. And he, subscribed to me. And I like to say this. Thank you for subscribing to me, buddy. And please give us a link to your channel, buddy. Because I want to subscribe to you as a favor. Because you've been kind enough to subscribe to me. And I would like to subscribe to you. So if you do watch this video, please, send us a link to your channel, buddy. I'll appreciate that. But also, I mean, Tunbury Street is, like I said, it's a food mecca for all the food. So you can see from the signs and restaurants, there was a lot of them. And we had a few little snackies before we head back to Japan. So Japan, Tokyo. But yeah, it was quite good. Now you do have to go to subway to Namba Station, but yeah, you have to go on the subway to get to here. So you do have to pay a bit, but it is worth it to go to Tunbury Street and have a look. And also, this is for Lauren mostly. Here's some Pikachu, vending machines to get you over, because I know you like Pokemon. Well, here's some more of it. The Pokemon was everywhere, so do wear it. And last but not least, before we end this segment video, I want to explain about a little, little quaint pub that me and Spinda found that we can't tend to go on nights in Hamacho when we finish. Now, this is the chicken beer place where you can get, like, as the name said, chicken and beer. And it was a good, quaint place. It was in Hamacho, not far from a hotel, and it was pretty good. The staff were nice, they were kind, and we loved the place. It was pretty good. So I do recommend anyone who goes to Hamacho, please look this up. It is a good place to go. But folks, that's it for this video. If you like the videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Ring the dinner bell, and on the next vlog of Japan, and the final one, I'm going to talk about the place that me and Spender tend to frequent a lot, Akihabara, the holy city for weebs, gamers, anime nerds, and anime fans. So if you like the videos, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in part 3.